You ever noticed how every December feels the same? You're staring at your phone on the couch, there's a half-finished to-do list on your desk, a New Year, New Me notebook somewhere, still on page one. You tell yourself, next year, I'm serious. Next year, I'll wake up early. Next year, I'll fix my finances. Next year, I'll finally have abs and a savings account. And then January hits. And somehow your main hobby is refreshing Instagram and DoorDash. I'm not judging you, by the way. That was literally my entire personality for years. So here's the uncomfortable question. What if 2026 ends up feeling exactly like 2025? Same body, same bank account, same anxiety, but with one extra thing, a little more disappointment. Or what if all it takes is a few very specific hobbies to quietly rewire your brain before 2026 even starts? Imagine this. It's December 31st, 2036. You open your phone just to check the time. You blink, it's suddenly 2042. You're still in the same hoodie, same couch, same New Year, New Me notebook. Still on page one. Your Apple Watch buzzes. Time to stand. You ignore it. Again, your bank app buzzes, not because you're rich, because your card just got declined at Starbucks. Even your Steps app is like, bro, I've given up. That's the absurd version. But the real version isn't that different. Every year, we copy-paste the same lifestyle. Then we hope the universe magically updates the results. It doesn't. Your brain updates by what you do repeatedly, not on what you intend to do on January 1st. So here's what we're doing in this video. I'll show you 8 science-backed hobbies that change how your brain works going into 2026. 2 for your body, 2 for your mind, 2 for your money, and 2 for your identity. These are not aesthetic hobbies like collecting scented candles. These are your life actually feels different in March hobbies. You don't need all 8. But if you fully commit to just 1 or 2, 2026 will not feel like a rerun of 2025. And yes, we'll keep this simple, visual, and stick figure friendly. Couch dude versus upgraded brain dude. Let's start with how I learned this the hard way. For a long time, my main hobby was refresh. Refresh email, refresh social media, refresh my sense of failure every Sunday night. I had dozens of attempts to change. I bought the fancy planner with gold edges, I color-coded my calendar, I watched productivity videos at 1.5 times speed while eating chips in bed at 1.5 times speed. One year, I tried to change everything at once. Gym at 5 a.m., cold showers, intermittent fasting, reading 1 book a week, learning a language on my phone, and also becoming a millionaire by June. Guess how long that lasted? About 3.5 days. By day 4, I was at Starbucks ordering the emotional support Frappuccino. I thought my problem was willpower, or laziness, or that I just didn't want it badly enough. But then I started learning how the brain actually works, and I realized something uncomfortable. My problem wasn't motivation. My problem was inputs. My hobbies were training my brain every day, just in the wrong direction. My daily practices were scrolling, worrying, overthinking, comparing, and late-night snacking. Of course, my brain felt anxious, tired, unfocused, and behind. I was practicing those states for hours, every single week. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. Habits shape your days, but hobbies shape your identity. They're where your free time, energy, and curiosity go. If your free time goes into doom scrolling and micro regrets, you literally build the identity of a person who feels stuck, foggy, and behind. If your free time goes into a few clever hobbies, you build the identity of a person who feels stronger, clearer, and more in control. Same hours, same 24 hours. Different training program for your brain. So instead of fixing my whole life, I started asking a simpler question. What if I just upgraded the hobbies? That's what this video is about. Your brain is not evil. It's not trying to sabotage you. It just loves familiar patterns and cheap rewards. Scroll app, get tiny dopamine. Repeat. Snack minute night, get tiny comfort. Repeat. The problem isn't that you can't change.
The problem is that your current hobbies are perfectly designed for short-term relief and terrible for long-term peace. So we're going to swap them gradually for hobbies that still feel good, but also upgrade your brain, body, and bank account. Well, let's go through the 8. If your body is the vehicle for your life, right now a lot of us are driving a car with 3 flat tires and no oil. Strength training is not about becoming a fitness influencer. It's about teaching your brain, I can handle resistance and not break. When you lift something heavy, your muscles adapt, but your brain adapts too. You get more energy, better sleep, and a quieter, anxious mind. You literally release chemicals that help your brain grow and repair. The science version is neuroplasticity and BDNF. The simple version is your brain goes, nice, we are a little tougher now. You do not need a perfect program. You do not need a gym membership. You can start with body weight. Step 1, pick 4 moves. Push-ups, squats, planks, and rows. Step 2, do 1 tiny set of each every other day. Like literally 5 to 8 reps. Step 3, when that feels too easy, add a little more. That's it. You're now someone who trains their brain through their body, not someone who will join the gym next year. Next physical hobby, intentional walking. Not scrolling on your phone in the mall walking, real walking. Your brain loves movement. It's built to think while the body moves. Some of the best ideas you've had probably happened in the shower or on a walk. Why? Because you finally stopped flooding your brain with input. When you walk at a steady pace, your heart pumps a bit faster. More blood, more oxygen. Your stress hormones go down. Your creativity goes up. It's basically brain maintenance. Step 1, put on shoes. Radical concept, I know. Step 2, leave your phone at home or on airplane mode in your pocket. Step 3, walk for 20 minutes. No podcast, no music, just you, your thoughts, and the weird dog from 3 houses down. Pretend it's a video game. Your mission is to notice everything. Your breathing, your posture, random ideas popping into your head. You're not just walking. You're debugging your brain. Now let's talk about mental hobbies. Hobby 3, deep reading with note-taking. Not headlines, not tweets, not reels with subtitles and 3 emojis. An actual book. Deep reading trains your attention like lifting trains your muscles. It forces your brain to stay with one idea longer than 8 seconds. That's rare today. And powerful. You don't need to be a book person. You become a book person by reading books. Step 1, pick 1 book that scares you a tiny bit. Something a little above your usual level. Step 2, read for 10 minutes a day. Set a timer. That's it. Step 3, after you read, write 3 bullet points. What did I just learn? How does this apply to my life? What do I want to test this week? That's deep reading. Suddenly your brain isn't just consuming information, it's connecting it. That's how you become 1 book away from a big mindset shift. Hobby 4, journaling for clarity. Not a cute Pinterest journal, not Dear Diary, today I had oatmeal. This is brain decluttering. Your brain is terrible at storage. It's great at ideas and terrible at filing. So thoughts just pile up. Worries, half decisions, tiny regrets. Then you wonder why you can't sleep. Journaling gives your brain a literal external hard drive. Step 1, open a notebook or a notes app. Step 2, set a 5-minute timer. Step 3, answer 3 questions. What's on my mind right now? What actually matters today? And what did I learn from today? Don't write beautifully. Write honestly. After a week, you'll start to notice patterns. Oh, I worry about the same 3 things every day. Oh, I always feel worse when I skip sleep. That awareness is power. You're not just feeling your life, you're actually understanding it.
Now, money. Hobby 5, understanding how money actually works. Not crypto hype, not buy this course and retire next Tuesday. Simple, boring basics. In 2026, people who understand money won't panic as much, even if they don't earn more yet, because they'll know what's happening and why. You don't need to become a Wall Street wizard. You just need to know a few concepts, like compound interest, like why high interest debt is a trap, like why emotional investing usually means expensive panic. Step 1, pick one beginner source on personal finance. YouTube channel, book, podcast. Step 2, spend 10 minutes a day learning. Not 3 hours, 10 minutes. Step 3, each day write down one idea in your own words. How would I explain this to a friend? When you understand money, you feel less like life is happening to you, and more like you're actually in the driver's seat, even before your income changes. Now, hobby 6, developing a money-making skill. You don't get wealthy by cutting lattes. You get wealthy by becoming more valuable. That means your skills can solve bigger problems, or solve them better. Think of skills like editing, writing, design, coding, sales, data, marketing, teaching, whatever. There are a million options. You don't need the perfect skill. You need one skill you're willing to practice. Step 1, pick one skill that feels interesting and useful. Step 2, commit to 30 minutes a day for 90 days. Not 5 hours on Sunday, 30 minutes a day. Step 3, every week build something small with that skill. A tiny project, a demo, a sample. At the end of 90 days, you won't just know about the skill. You'll have proof that you can do things with it. That's what people pay for. Now we get to identity hobbies. Hobby 8, creating in public. We live in a world where almost everyone is consuming, scrolling, watching, lurking. Very few people are actually creating things, posting their work, sharing ideas, showing their process. You don't need to be a full-time creator, but sharing even a tiny part of your work changes how you see yourself. You stop being someone who thinks about things. You become someone who makes things. Step 1, pick a platform you don't hate. Could be Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, a blog, whatever. Step 2, twice a week, post something small. A lesson from your reading, a mini project from your new skill, a reflection from your journal. Step 3, focus on evidence, not engagement. The goal isn't likes. The goal is a trail of proof that you showed up. That builds identity, which makes all your other hobbies much easier to keep. Hobby 8, mindfulness or stillness practice. If you don't control your attention, someone else will. Your phone, your notifications, your anxiety. Your brain is constantly being pulled in 12 directions. Mindfulness is just the habit of bringing it back. You don't need an incense or a mountain. You need a few quiet minutes. Step 1, sit down. Yes, again, radical concept. Step 2, close your eyes and notice your breathing. Step 3, when your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back. That's the whole exercise. You're not trying to think of nothing. You're training your attention like a muscle. Over time, you'll notice something subtle. There's a tiny gap between I feel something and I react. That gap is where better decisions live. It's also where peace lives. You don't need a perfect life to feel calmer in 2026. You just need a trained attention. Okay, that was a lot. 8 hobbies. You're probably not going to master all 8 before 2026, and you don't need to. So here's the mini challenge. Think of this as a 90-day brain upgrade. Step 1, pick one hobby from this list. Just one. If you're feeling ambitious, pick 2, but one is enough to change your year. Step 2, commit to a tiny version for 90 days. Not the heroic version, not I'll work out 2 hours a day and read 3 books a week. The boring version, 10 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of walking, 5 minutes of journaling, 30 minutes of skill practice. Step 3, track it visually. Draw a little calendar on paper. Every day you do the hobby, mark an X. Watch the chain grow. Your stick figure on screen is literally building a wall of X's. Some days you'll crush it. Some days you'll just barely show up. Both count. Step 4, pay attention to feelings, not just performance. After a few weeks, check in. How does my energy feel? How does my anxiety feel? How does my sense of control feel? Most people underestimate this. You won't magically fix your life in 5 days, but in 30, 60, 90 days, the emotional tone of your life will be different. Less negotiation with the couch, less arguing with your alarm, less I hate everything on Sunday night, more quiet confidence, more I know I'm building something here. Not because you manifested it, because you practiced.
Remember that first scene? Couch, phone, half-finished to-do list. Hope that next year will be different. I still have those moments, by the way. I still open my phone just to check the time. I still lose 20 minutes to a completely unnecessary rabbit hole. The difference is that that's not my main hobby anymore. Before, my core hobbies were scrolling, worrying, and overthinking. Now, my core hobbies are training, walking, reading, writing, learning, creating, breathing on purpose. Did I defeat procrastination forever? Absolutely not. I just stopped letting it be the star of the show. I didn't magically become a different person. I just practiced being a slightly better version of myself over and over again. That's the whole game. Your 2026 self is just you plus whatever you practice the most this year. So here's the mantra I want you to keep. Don't chase a new life. Practice a new identity. One tiny session at a time. Now, I want to hear from you. Which hobby hit you the hardest? Was it strength training? Walking without your phone? Journaling? Money skills? Creating in public? Mindfulness? Drop a comment and tell me 2 things. 1, which hobby you're choosing for your next 90 days. 2, what you want your 2026 identity to feel like. Not just the results, the feeling. If this video gave you even one idea, or made you feel a little less alone in the chaos, hit subscribe. This channel is all about the science behind your habits, but explained in human language. No guilt, no perfectionism, just tiny upgrades that your future self will actually feel. Thanks for watching. Now, close this tab. Go practice your new hobby. Future you is waiting.